Did it work? Did it work? Am I live? Oh my God. Oh wow, this is so weird. Hi everybody. Started without me. How exciting. Got my jammies. You got your jammies? Let's see. Can you hear me? Let's go through the first steps here. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Angela. I just made some coffee and I'm like, oh my God, I got 4 minutes. I got to get out here. Okay. Wow. I was just doing another video and getting things ready to show you stuff. How fun. Hi. Okay. Let's see. I don't think I got Nightbutt. Oh yeah, Nightbutt is set up. Nightbutt is set up. Okay, cool. So if you talk, if anybody says hi or anything, it'll say something to you. And if you say cat or dog, it gives cat or dog facts. And if you say joke, it gives you a dad joke. So yeah, Nightbutt will play with you a little bit. There we go. Oh gosh, hi. Names everybody here. Western New York. Wow. Thanks for staying up, Wanda. Wanda Gonzalez. She's a new player in our Mystery Yarn Challenge. She's going to play in May. How excited are you, Wanda, to get to watch all these other people that have been making these things? I've got a playlist for April. A lot of stuff's gone up there. Everybody that's been making their projects, it's gone up. You get to tell the jokes. If you say joke, Nightbot tells you a dad joke. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, nervous. Yeah. Every time I get my yarn, I get nervous trying to figure out something to do. So I have my special sign from Mary, which is backwards. I guess I have to mirror this. I don't know, but it's not important. Anyway, I still have my decorations up because why not? I live alone. It doesn't matter. So, okay. Hi, everybody. How does this tell? I have not done it before on YouTube. So I don't know how much information I get from YouTube. Is there a number here that says, oh, there it is. How many people are in here? 19. Okay. There we go. 18 thumbs up. You guys are on the ball. Thank you very much. And it has a time. And I think I could still go to the Nightbot website and still do giveaways. So I think this would work instead of using StreamYard, which there will be no chat replay if you use StreamYard. But if I do this, the chat replay will show up when people watch it later. That is the goal that I wanted to do. Yeah, Robin sent everybody over here from bingo, but that was earlier. Maybe they had time to have dinner and get their jammy. So let me step away for a moment. I'm gonna get my coffee. So because I got something else to eat here that I want to show you. Oh no. Wow, that's too much. I don't avoid that. Okay. Okay, I'm coming. I'm setting up my lighting. I'm going to turn a light on here because it's a little dark. Maybe that'll help. Okay. Got my jammies, my coffee, and okay. Welcome. I went back in the kitchen today and did something. I made something I wanted something sweet. And all I had in my cupboard that I hadn't gotten rid of was a bag of cornbread muffin mix. And I had a bag of cookie mix. So I did a look on the Jiffy website to see what kind of things you can make with cornbread mix. And you can make a cornbread cake. So, I have trouble seeing the chat over here. Let me see. So what I did was I mixed together the cornbread mix and the cookie mix, okay? Then I added 3 eggs, and I was going to put milk in it, but I had bananas instead. So I mashed up 3 bananas and the 3 eggs, and that was real liquidy. So I didn't add any milk, and I put the 2 mixes in there, and I put some vanilla, and then I poured some cinnamon sugar in it, which I use on my toast. And I have corn banana bread, sort of cakey. It's not bad. It was a funfetti cookie mix, so there's little spots of color in there, and you get a lot of banana flavor, and it's dense, kind of like a banana bread, but not as moist. A little crust on the top. A little crunch like the cornmeal from the cornbread mix. Tastes like banana bread. It's actually very good. And so if I got, the other thing they suggested was using the cornbread mix and cake mix. Could do that. You could probably get gluten-free cake mix if you wanted to do that, which I might do. We'll see how cheap it is at the store. I use that gluten-free pancake mix for stuff. Okay, let's take a look at chat. Okay, hi everybody. I haven't really had a chance to see who's here. Let's see, Deb and Tammy and Angela. Angela, if I'm going to do these lives, I'm going to have to set you up for my moderator and give you a blue dress. Isn't that what Robin says you wear is a blue dress? Melanie, Tammy, Wanda. Okay, now, all right, Wanda is going to be in our new Mystery Yarn Challenge for May. And I had another new person too. Let me see where my oh gosh, I try to be organized here. Let me see, did I put them in here? Yes, I did. I had another new person. Jeannie won one of the prizes of my birthday giveaway, and she's decided to be in our challenge for May. I'm so excited. I have 2 new people, but I still only have 16 people, and I know there was more usually. So if you haven't sent me an email yet, please send me your email. So I can get the names picked out and send that out to you guys. I just recorded my April Mystery Yarn Challenge finished object, and that's going to go up later. But I want to show you what I did. I want to show you guys first. You're going to be the first ones to see it. Honey, you don't need a YouTube channel. You have a YouTube channel. You have an account. So all you have to do is participate when we do it, and then send me an email with your pictures of your yarn and pictures of your project. That's it. So all you need is to have some yarn in your stash that you will care to part with and be able to mail it to somebody. And this month in May, I'm matching people up that live near each other, so it won't be as expensive. And if you really live close to each other, you could even meet up and exchange yarn if you dare to, if people aren't that scary. Because I have like 4 people in Utah. I mean, Michelle lives in Utah. I probably could have met up with her and gave her yarn, but it was real close. It was really cheap. And so there's some people that do live together in the same areas. Now, they're not all like 20 miles away like we are here because Utah is so small. But there's some people that live in the same state, so I'm going to try to match people up that are close. So if the money's the problem, You could probably get a package sent for between $8 or $9 through Pirate Ship if you live close to each other. So it's not going to be too bad. Oh, Terry and Vicky, Paula. Oh, your birthday's in May. Well, I hope you signed up for all your freebies. There's so many. Oh my God, I have a list. I have like 5, 6, 7, 8 more things to go get tomorrow. Free stuff that I don't have to purchase with the purchase. A whole sandwich. Firehouse Subs gives you a whole sandwich for your birthday for free. So yeah, I got some stuff to do tomorrow. Go get my free stuff. Colorado, I have a lot of people in Colorado. Justine's in Colorado. There's, if you want to play and postage is the problem, then there's some other people there that we could match you up with. Sandra, yes, I got you. Yeah, I got everybody's emails that won prizes. Everybody sent me an email and I have all the names matched up. I did have one person, and I really feel bad. I have one person that was from Canada that won, and that's great. Anybody can really enter, but I am only going to mail to USA addresses, and that's what I said in my rules. So if you know somebody, if you live in another country and you know somebody that lives in the United States that can send you the package, you can enter. People do that here all the time. They enter the giveaways, and then somebody here, there's actually a mail forwarding service you can belong to that you use their address. I would send it to them at their address, and they forward the mail to you guys. I had that happen once with one of my packages. And I was really suspicious about it. So I looked it up, and it's a mail forwarding service. You might want to look into that if you live in other countries. I don't know how much they charge or anything, but yeah. Yeah, Lori. And let's see. You don't get many free things in Canada. Your businesses, all I do is look up the businesses around me, and I look on, they have the apps, and usually the apps, if you have to put your birthday in, you usually get something for free, or the emails. Yes, Nanette was in the challenge. She sent me the pictures in my email, and that was great. I have been doing shorts on the stuff I'm getting. Smiley lady. I have done 3 shorts so far, and actually my shorts are getting lots of views. You should see Yoda Bunny's ear. Yoda Bunny's ear short got over 1,000 views already because it's gross. Yeah, I didn't either until this. That's why I was so suspicious of it. Hi, Ruby. Sue. Okay, I haven't been able to say hi to everybody. I'm just so excited that this is working. I'm doing it on YouTube tonight. So just chat and talk, and let's see, what else was I going to talk about? I talked about my cake that I made. I'm making my coffee a new way too. I have, you know how you go to Costco and you have those cans of coconut milk? Well, I have tons of those because, you buy them by the case. So I've been putting that in my coffee, and it melts, okay? Well, then I put a little sugar in it, so my coffee tastes like coconut. But it's really kind of cool. It's not real milk. It doesn't upset my stomach. I don't get any of that weird, gurgly, gassy stuff in my stomach. And my coffee tastes like coconut. So, but you do have to keep it in the fridge. The first can I left out, and it did start getting a little moldy up on top because it was warm. So I put it in the fridge. Now in the fridge, it's almost solid. You just scoop it up and put it in, and it melts when it gets in your hot coffee. So it's not too bad. It's an alternative to using like an almond milk or a expensive milk from the refrigerated section. This is shelf stable, so you can just leave it in a little can in the cupboard until you're ready to use it. I buy them at the dollar store. Dollar store has them too. $1.25 store. Tammy, Sandra, Smiley, Sue. Okay, let's see. What else was I gonna say? 2.5 hours from Denver. Wow. So you're at the northern end of Nebraska. I've never been to Colorado either. I want to go to the Four Corners. There's that area where the 4 states come together. Road trip. That's what we should do. We should get a meetup in that corner or somewhere in that area. And everybody that's in this area within a few hours, we should meet up. Wouldn't that be fun? We should have Robin come with her motorhome, and then we'll just all stay in there and party. She's a pretty wild party animal, I hear. She's having margaritas at Chili's. Maybe I'll look into it when the weather's not so hot in southern Utah, because apparently southern Utah is desert. Maybe towards when the weather starts changing to where it's not as hot, we can plan something. That would be nice. Shit, I'll sleep in my car. I don't care. It doesn't matter. As long as I got somewhere to pee and poop, I'll sleep in my car. Part of the states. The four corner thing I was looking at is like it's Utah and Colorado, and then there's two more. Anybody have a map? Arizona and the other one in the other corner. I don't know which one it is. Maybe it's Nebraska. I don't know. It might be if it's real close. New Mexico. Oh, it's no, it's not New Mexico and Arizona, is it? New Mexico goes that far north? Really? I never been to New Mexico either. I need my Starbucks cups. I haven't been there. I haven't got one from Colorado yet. I got to go over there. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Arizona. Deb's in Arizona, I think. What? Okay, come here. Tracy from Australia. Yes, I know you're heading into winter, but you're up. It's daytime there, isn't it? I'm glad you were able to make it. I have friends in Australia. I've told you that before, though. He does 3D printing. My friend's husband does 3D printing, and they print these little dick dinosaurs. I have pictures, but I don't think I could share them on YouTube. I'd be censored. Oh, Tasmania. Ooh, there is such a place, huh? I haven't been. I haven't been further east than like where I'm at, I think. And I went to New Orleans once. I flew for Mardi Gras, and that's it. That's really the furthest east. I've kind of been on the West Coast. I haven't really gone far east because I drive. I have the dogs. I don't fly. So, and it's still going to be probably another few years before these dogs are gone. And of course, I'm going to get more. So I won't be doing much flying with the dogs. Couldn't get one at Chili's in Idaho. Yeah, we can't drink at a lot of our places here either. I'm so glad that I don't drink much because it would be horrible. Oh, when I first got here, I did. We were going to eat at Applebee's or someplace, and we decided there's some restaurants over here by where I live. Before I knew this is where I was going to live, I actually ate right down the street before I moved here. And I was going to eat at Applebee's, and I found out we can't drink there. So we went over to Cracker Barrel, I think, and we drank there. We couldn't drink at our table or something. It was really weird. And then when I get a drink at the bar, I can't take it to my table. But they're changing that law. They're doing something. I don't know. I just don't drink. So it just makes it easier. Sandra, thank you for coming and showing up. Oh, you can. Don't tell me that. I do like Applebee's. They have a good variety. I used to do mystery shopping, and I would go to Applebee's a lot. And you sit there and you observe and you do things. You go to the bathroom and you report on the stuff, and you get paid, your meal plus say $10 or $12 or whatever. So I do that. I take my son with me and have him go look in the men's bathroom. And this was when he was like 9 or 10 or something. Yeah, they are like a sports bar, most of them, but Utah's strange. So it is in the mountains. I should Google Earth it and see what's actually there. You know the place I want to go? I want to go, get this, the Donner Picnic Area. Think about that. There's a picnic area called the Donner Picnic Area. I want to go there. Just for shits and giggles. Okay, let me get to something else I was gonna do here. Oh, I have shopping. I got some packages. Yeah, I know. I think it's funny. We always thought we were related to the Donners because my grandmother's maiden name was Donner, but we found out we're not part of that people that had that problem. And I have actually researched and seen things a lot on it. And it wasn't everybody ate each other. There's this one guy who killed people and ate them. It was not the whole party ate each other. One woman stayed back with her husband to take care of him. And when people went back to look for them and find them, they found a guy who had been surviving by eating people. So yeah, it was one guy. I don't know where his kids are, but I wouldn't want to say I'm one of his kids. Okay. Somebody announced that there was a sale and they had Terry, you talking to me? Why'd I pick Utah? My job. I transferred. I could transfer anywhere I wanted, and I didn't want Utah. I wanted Spokane, but my housing fell through, so my other option was Utah. My son's here, so I thought, oh, okay, I know somebody. But it's okay. I mean, I never really lived anywhere other than California. And for what it is here, it's nice. But I find it hard to go sightseeing and see things because there's so many tourists here because it's a small area. California was a huge area. Okay. So all the tourist stuff was spread out all over the state. Here, it's like you've got the mountains, Park City, Salt Lake. It's not as big. So when people come, they're all over the place and there's tons of them and things are expensive. If you want to go stay somewhere, it's like $300 a night. I can afford that and I live here. So yeah. Anasazi Ruins. Iowa. I did do a road trip with a guy I was dating through Idaho and around through Oregon and through Snake River. And it was really nice. That's the most I've seen for a very long time. We even walked over the border into Canada. But we didn't have our passports, so it was a little difficult getting back. Yeah. They were way friendlier on the way over. No, I haven't been to Moab. I haven't been anywhere. I watch a guy channel that is SUV RVing, and he travels in his SUV, and it's set up like a camping thing. And every time he goes somewhere, there's nobody there. That's when I want to go. There's nobody there, but I don't want to be, by myself all the time, unless I don't want to be murdered, So, yeah. I've been watching his channel, and I do want to. The stuff he sees is just amazing. And then there's another guy called Aqua Chigger who does metal detecting, and he goes to a lot of the places out in the desert too. And so I've been watching them. I like Nevada. That was my next choice where I was going to go. It's right in between my son and everybody I know. It's only 3 hours to California from Nevada. And then from here, it's like 7 hours to Vegas. It's like a long trip to get to Vegas. Everybody that goes, they fly. It's like, yeah, I could see a 7-hour drive is long, but I'm from California. I drove 2 hours to get to work. 7-hour drive to go on vacation doesn't seem like that long to me. Hi, Kim. Hi, everybody that just showed up. I'm just chatting. I got to get this moving because I don't want to have a 2-hour live. But somebody was advertising that Furls put out some new hooks. What did they call it? It was a brand new wood. It was Purple Heart. Okay, now I've seen these before. So I went over and I grabbed a few, and I got smaller ones because I always get there at the end and all that's left are bigger ones. So I decided to pick up some of the small ones from my collection. This is the stuff that my kids can sell someday when I'm dead and make a lot of money. Oh, look at that. It just looks like a big piece of dark wood, but it's a special kind of a tree. This is an eye, which, oh gosh, I need my flashlight. This is, oh, it might be able to see it better when I put the, no, can you see it when I put the light on it? No, not really. This would be a 5.5, which I don't normally get because they're all sold out. So I did get one of these. Now, you know, I started using some of these once in a while, and I find that it splits my yarn. Do you guys have that problem with these furls? I'm not an inline person. I'm a tapered person. All those cheap metal hooks are usually tapered, you know? So when I use these, I think I have to be more selective the yarn I use it with, because I'm finding it splits, and I'm not happy with that. It caused me more frustration, and it's not fun. So I don't know how much different these are going to look from each other because it's just wood. It's not a swirly or anything. So let me see. I have a friend who has a husband that does round stuff on a lathe, and he would make bowls. And I said this before, I have a wooden bowl somewhere in my storage, I think, that he made and I bought, and he was doing bowls. This one looks smaller. Oh gosh, it looks really pretty up close, but I can't get this. Yeah, this is a 5. And the grain in this, I don't know. The grain in this is just so cool. I don't know if you guys can even see because of the reflection. It looks like there's little lines in it. It's just very pretty. Yeah, there's too much glare. But yeah, look at it up close. It's like just lines in the wood. Very pretty. That's a 5. And I must have got I don't know if I got a smaller one. Yeah, I have I was buying the ones that were the bad ones. I have a 9.5, and I use that sometimes because it's big. But you made some swords using purple heart. Oh wow, I bet those are beautiful. I need to try that hook my girlfriend got me from Hobby Lobby because it has the nice handle, and I haven't tried those yet. I like the thick handle ones like that. So this is a 4.5. So I did get 3 smaller ones that I normally don't use. So yeah, I did get those 3. And there were, when I went to look, the bigger ones were selling out this time. The smaller ones, I went back again to see how they were doing. And the bigger ones were sold out. So I guess it could make a difference if it's the resin or if it's the metal ones. I've never used the metal ones. Aren't those the Odyssey? I might have to someday get one, but I don't. Even the ones in clearance are like 65. That's not clearance to me. I'm sure it is from the original price, but no, I don't. Not $65. I won't do that. Okay. Now I have. Oh, let's do the. Let me go over the mystery yarn challenge. I'm gonna put a video up later. I just did my video, and I'll show you my project that I made for my April challenge. This is the project I made that I used all the yarn. This was the yarn Donna gave me. It was that glitter copper and the glitter black, and I made a bag. It started out like a scarf, but then you just stop and sew it together. So I went and got a button from Hobby Lobby when I was there, and the other yarn I had was blue. So I sewed the button on with the blue yarn. There's no rules in the game that say you have to show, that the yarn has to show. So I used all 3 of them in this project. And so what I did was, instead of making the whole thing zigzag, I did this rose, and then I found out where it was going to fold over. I just did it plain black on the rest of it, but still zigzag. That was so hard. Oh my God. Doing this black was so hard. I think that's, it was difficult. See, I had a little speed bump here where it started going weird on me. I don't remember if that was the beginning or the end. This was the beginning, I believe. Yeah, this was the beginning. And I think it kind of went weird. I went too big or something. And so I had to, I was having trouble counting. It's like only 7 stitches, but I was coming up with 8 stitches, 9 stitches. So I had to, yeah, this side ended up with a little weirdness, but you know, that's fine. And then I did the black buttons so that it would show when I put it together. So that's so pretty. It turned out so pretty. And that was the yarn Donna gave me. Did I say that? Donna sent me the yarn. And then I decided to do a divine hat because they're very quick. I find these are very quick. And I can do this without a lot of thinking. Pop it right out. It's so good. You can figure out where you're at just by counting how many stitches there are. And I'm still having trouble with the sizing because of the hook size and the yarn size. So I started with the copper, and then I did the black till I got to the part where it starts going out. And you keep the same 4 stitches all the way down. And then I did the rim like you're supposed to in the black, and then it wasn't quite long enough. So what I did was the rim they want was like a single and then a double. So what I did was then with the copper, I did 2 more doubles, but I did front post. I did 2 front posts on the same post. So inside it's got this little ridge thing. So if you ever want a ridge like this on your stuff, just do front post on the opposite side. Or would that be a back post? Maybe, I don't know. So yeah, so this the sizing ended up being okay on it. It's not too long, but what do you guys think? Pom-pom? No pom-pom? Because I left the string inside in case I wanted to do a pom-pom I could sew a button on. Black. I'm thinking black because I have some black pom-poms. I don't think I have anything to match the copper unless it would be an orange, but I think that might be too flashy. I think if I'm going to like give this as a gift together, I think I should put the black pom-pom on it. And you know, it would be really cool to make to get a little furry thing to put on here with like a keychain with a little black pom-pom hanging off of it. I think that would be very cool to like tie the two together. I think that would be very cute. There is a pattern for this. I did go by the pattern. So yes, I did go by the pattern. I didn't change it except, did I change it? Except the color. I just switched to plain black. Hi, Doris. Thank you for showing up. It's okay. You guys, sometimes a hat doesn't look finished unless it has something on top. Most of mine just look like baskets. They end up being flat-headed and like a basket. But now, when I do try to make a basket, it'll probably end up looking like a hat. I don't know. Oh, what else do we got up here? Let me see if anybody said anything. Black yarn's tough. Yes. Yes, it is. Thank you guys for coming. And let's see. I didn't use the blue on the hat because I used the blue on the bag. So, but believe me, I'm going to use this blue. I still have this, and I still had some that I had before, so I can make a huge project. I'm going to be making a cover-up shell. I bought all those tank tops with the camis from that catalog store. So I want something to wear over that, kind of like this summer when I go places, so I don't just wear a tank top around like I do at the house. So I'm gonna have to. I know there's patterns. I see people doing them all the time. The one that Seth is wearing is nice. They're very loose. Once I get going, I probably could just figure it out myself. You could do a chain 2, skip 2, double crochet, chain 2. That makes the holes bigger. You could do that. Okay. Now I have another project I'm working on. I couldn't stop. I couldn't stand it. I had to start it. It was a hexagon sweater. Everybody's doing them. And I decided I don't like the granny look, the granny square look. So what I decided to do, I'm using my ice cream divigation. This stuff is so soft. It's roving. It's so splitty. Oh my God. And they're not all the same. Look at the size on these two. These two, this one's like half the size of this one, and it's roving, so it's going to be different sizes. But okay, and the coloring on this is, you see, it's like a pink and a green. But when you're pulling this out, you can't tell what color it is. The color's not showing up. So this is what it has turned out like so far. It started pink, and then it kind of went to white, and now I'm getting the green. It is so pretty. And it's a closed granny. I don't like the big holes. So I watched a channel, and she said that she made one, but it ended up flat. It didn't have that thing that made the L when you folded it together. So she, like this. So she figured out what had to be done was, see, this is what's supposed to end up like when you're making your sweater, but you have to make it floppy to get it to do that. So she said what she had to do was put 2 extra stitches in the corner. Oh, thank you, Another Yarn. I really appreciate it. Definitely going to help me shipping all those 16 packages I got going out. Thank you so much. I don't think I can highlight them on here, can I? Can I? Or is that only in StreamYard? I don't think so. I don't know. But everybody, thank you. What she did, instead of having these holes down here, is when she put the 2 double crochets in the corner, instead of putting the 2 chains in, she put 2 trebles. And it got rid of that hole in the middle. And it made it a little more denser. But I don't want one really, really heavy. Now, when I want one really heavy, I will do that. But this is going to be lightweight. This could possibly be very snaggy, because this I'm thinking of as a gift. And this is roving, and I think it could end up real snaggy. I'm not sure. But this, I was counting the rows that they're using, how many rounds they're doing, and on one of them it was 35. Do not think this is going to be done in 35 rounds, because I already have like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means I would have to do like, what, 7 times 5 is 35. I have to do 7 4 more times. Well, maybe that would be enough. 4 more of this. It would be this, like maybe 3 times. Maybe that would be enough, huh? Because they look really small, but it looks so soft and pretty. And it's like, oh. So I have this ball, and this ball, I only have 2 of each. So I was hoping I could do 1 ball for one side, and then I'll see how big that is. Hi, Robin. Thanks for coming. I was talking about you in my other video. You're going to see it later. I was hoping I could use 1 ball for one side and then the other ball for the other side, and then I'll see how big it is, because I might be able to find some more of this, but I think this clearanced out. So I might go out looking to see if I can get a 3rd ball before, just in case. Now, the razzle, I have a lot of the razzle. I have like 8 balls of the razzle. I'm saving that. I might use that too. If this turns out, I might do that. So, hi. Thank you. Oh my God, Robin, your internet. Yeah. Is it storming or anything where you're at? Did you check your, see if there's outages in your area? I know you said you reset it, but also, yeah, there's not much else you can do other than reset it. Check your company to see if there's outages. I have to do that sometimes. I go on my app and see if, with my phone, and see if there's outages on my internet. Every time somebody says hi, Nightbot has to say something like he's he's being snarky. One round less. Oh, you mean so that when I put them together, it's not weird, like what's her face made one, it had a big seam on it. What do I watch her? I like her. I don't remember her name though, but she had a seam on it because she did through the pattern, and then you put the seam on the inside, I guess. But yeah, once I do one, I'm gonna kind of see how it ends up. Cinnamon. Oh, coffee! I gotta drink my coffee. Okay. And today FedEx delivered my Lion Brand mystery boxes. These are the ones that everybody was ordering that got the scarfy yarn, the orange scarfy yarn that Crystal didn't get because she got hers a long time ago. So I'm gotta open them now. I gotta open them and see if I got the orange scarfy yarn that everybody likes. I like it. It was real pretty. That would make a really good hexagon sweater. And I did get 2 of them, so they'll probably both be the same. Now the yarn that I gave, I sent to Michelle. Grammy, there's a Grammy in here. Hi, Grammy. I haven't seen you before. Who's Grammy Draskinis? Grammy Draskinis, who's that? I don't see. Oh, I'm sorry, Amy. I didn't answer you. Let me see. What color is this one? Yes, this was the taffy, the pink and the green. Then I have the yellow and the blue that sort of turns purple. That would be the pixie sticks. And I have 2 of these. Oh my God, they're so soft. And this was the pink and the purple. These I ordered online. The other ones I got in my mystery bags. This was Shirley Temple. So what I'll be doing is probably if I go out and find more of these, I'll pick up 1 or 2 of them. I'll write them down so I know which ones they are. There you are, Drammy Draskini. Rachel, hi. Julie's here. Hi, Julie. Okay. Lion Brand mystery box. Let's see what we got. I hope it's not a lot of that limited edition. Now I give some of that limited edition to Michelle in her mystery box that I sent her because it's three balls all the same. She did not like it. Now a lot of people have not liked that yarn. I have not worked with it. Now Crystal said some of it feels nicer than others, so I'm not sure. Oh yeah, that would be great. I can do a yarn swap if anybody has any of those. It would be the taffy, at least for starters. I want to see how far it's going to go. If anybody has any of that, I can swap you something else. I have lots of stuff. I got 2 mystery boxes I'm gathering things together for right now too. So I do have mystery box. Oh, I have mystery boxes in my shop. Today was the last day of the sale. I was putting, what did I do? 10% off 2 boxes with free shipping. Yeah. So if anybody wants some. Okay, let's see. I did get some more limited edition. Now Michelle, you got to go see her video today. She made a bag for her April Mystery Yarn Challenge. It's gorgeous. I want to make one. I know the perfect person to make this for. Now, I don't know if I could do a lining in it, though. I would have to do it by hand because I don't use my sewing machine. I'm in a yarn rest. I don't know what to make. Can't find anything to make anybody else ever got like that. Lenora, I have a quick and easy playlist on my channel that has lots of really small things that are really cute, that are easy, because I picked those to see how quick and easy they are. Now, some of them are pretty easy. Some of them are not very quick. But yeah, if you want to take a look at that playlist, there's stuff on there, slippers and bags and wind spinners. That's on my list. Water bombs for summer. You could make, oh, this would be great to sell at your fairs you go to. They're little, now Rose says she makes F-bombs. Well, these are little bombs you make out of blanket yarn, and they absorb water, and the kids throw them at each other. They're reusable and washable, and you can't they're not balloons that pop and choke on them. So you just can throw them in the washer. And then what you do is you make a big bomb to hold them, a bag. And then you make all these little ones. And you could probably sell them at your fairs. They're not that bad, but they are thick yarn. Well, what Michelle did was she sewed the lining and then put it inside the bag. She sewed it, made a square, sewed a pocket on it, and machine sewed it, and then she stuck it inside her bag. I would, hand sew it, but I could I could get some fabric and fold it and I guess hand sew the edges and stick it inside. I could figure something out. She just did one. She just put one up today, didn't she? Yeah, I have some saved in my playlists for things like that. But I also went on Temu and found a little teeny tiny portable sewing machine that I can use instead of pulling out the big one that I may never use again. I don't know. I've never used it. I have, if I really wanted to. The wind spinners, yeah, that's on my list. Summer's coming. People have put that stuff out. It's not raining or snowing anymore. You can put them out. That would be nice on the patio. But this limited edition yarn, some people like it, some don't. She made a bag with it. That's what I was saying. You need to check out Michelle's bag. Oh my God, it's so cute. Now, I don't know if she posted the pattern for it. She made it for her daughter. And it was a hexagon or a granny square that she just expanded on. And then it's so cute. It doesn't look like it would take all that long. I mean, you could probably just make a granny square and then she did the granny square and did it triangle and then worked out the sides down here and worked up the top and then did more. Very cute. This is kind of almost shiny. I don't know what it feels like. She said she didn't like hers. This feels kind of soft. I don't know. It looks like it might be splitty though, because the things that are wound are very distinguishable. They stick out like. And she made fringe, and I would love to do the fringe and separate it all out, make it all poofy. That would be so cute. Yeah, I do have a person in mind for that bag though. So okay, that would be that limited edition that nobody likes. It's 100% acrylic, 186 yards, and this is what, neutrals? Is that the color? Neutrals, yes. Okay, that one's there. And there's some respect in that boring brown. Yes, Jessica, they sell those pillowcases at Dollar Tree. I buy them to put inside my pillows. I have a pillow and I use that on the inside of my pillow that was crocheted so stuffing doesn't come out. The Charlotte Temple's pretty, Nanette. I do like that color. Those colors are nice. That's probably, I get the stuff and then I put it in other bags and things. So I don't know. I may actually still have some somewhere in my room in a bag. I tried to sort everything out. You saw the fish. Terry. I didn't see anybody talking about fish. What fish? Unless it's just gone way over my head. I don't know. Yeah, Lenore, I have a lot of playlists. So if you go to my main channel, there'll be a section for playlists. And yeah, there's a lot on there, 300 at least, 300 videos, because I keep finding stuff that says it's quick and easy, and I just keep adding it to the list. And then as I do one, I take it off. So like that bag that I just made was on my quick and easy playlist, and it was nice. It wasn't too bad. It was the black yarn that made it difficult. But this is the recycled polyester. And I just want to tell everybody I'm using the YouTube live stream this time because I found out that when you use StreamYard, your chat doesn't show up because it's a streaming service. It won't show up when you do your replay in YouTube. Now, if you do your replay from YouTube and you edit it in any way when you put it up, your chat won't show up. You have to have the settings say chat in replay, which I did. I checked the box, and this chat should show up when the replay goes up. So this is my experiment to make sure that's going to work. Now, I believe we can still do our giveaways on here, doing it this way, because you use Nightbot for your giveaways. And when I use Nightbot, I was able to pick a number, have Nightbot pick a number, and then the first person who said that number won the prize. You could name as many numbers as you want, and then whoever said it, he would say, he would know, and you won. Or you could have it pick one of the people. Nightbot could pick a person. I like doing the number thing, though. That was kind of fun. Interactive. So, yeah, if anybody wants to do a live stream, this seems to be working okay. Yes. Oh, I have magic. What do they call that stuff? Magic wizard or something where you just sew this, you iron it together. Magic. Seam magic or something. Yeah, I've got that. I can iron. I have an iron too. Okay. Respect yarn. Recycled. Looks like it's chain spun. And now did I or didn't I not get the good stuff? I got the good stuff. I got the orange scarfy yarn. Yes! I'm so excited because this is beautiful. This would make an awesome something. Of course, awesome something. This is called Rust. Rust Cameo. I'm looking for the numbers. It's a 5. And I'm not sure all the colors that are inside. It looks like it's some pink and some orange. So this is gorgeous. I really would like to work with some of this sometime instead of just getting rid of it all the time. So now let's see what's in the other box. Hopefully it's the same, because 6 balls of a 5 would be plenty probably to make a sweater or something, because I do have sweaters on my list. Oh, just a second. I got to get something to show you. Pajama party pajamas. I never have this handy when I'm trying to tell you what I'm doing. I wanted to do this cardigan project, and this is the sweater that inspired me. This is so fuzzy and so soft, and it's been bought, but I figured I could make something like this. Look at how pretty this is. And it's fuzzy, and I thought, oh, this would be great. This is kind of what I wanted to recreate. This doesn't have buttons on it. It has a collar on it. But this is why I bought the Ogo Halo in all the different colors. I got a lot of that pink one because this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to make one of these. So, yeah. That was my inspiration for what I wanted to make. Now, that's kind of a tall order and a big project. This is so nice and soft, though. That's what I think this is going to be like. This one, I think this is going to be like that. It's nice and soft, but it's not going to be heavy. This is very dense and heavy for like to keep you warm. So, but yeah, there we go. That was my inspiration for. That was going to be my cruise sweater. I don't know if I'm going on my cruise. I have not. I'm thinking I'm going to cancel it because I'm having so many difficulties this year. I've used up almost all my vacation, so I won't have any left by September. So I think I'm going to have them give me a credit, and maybe take another one next year. So let's see what's in the other box. These were $20 a piece. Definitely worth the money, depending on which ones you got. And yes, exactly the same. So I'm very happy with that. Those are both the same. So if anybody showed up late, I made a cornbread and cookie cake. Yes, I did. That's all I had in my cupboard. It was cornbread mix, cookie mix, and I added eggs and bananas and cinnamon and vanilla. I made cornbread banana cake. So it's got funfetti cookies, cookie dough. It's actually very good. It's moist. It tastes like bananas. Better than tasting like cornbread, though. Oh, did I miss somebody? Paula's leaving. Good night. Thank you for coming. Thank you guys for coming. It's almost an hour. Maybe I should shut this down now. Stitch Witch. That's what it was. I think that's all I really needed. I needed that I had ready and prepared to go over with you guys. The couple purchases, my 2 whips, my FO, my FO, and Yoda Bunny. Yeah, the ear's gone now. I threw that away. But Yoda Bunny lives. She is now chewing on these ears. These will last quite a while. Oh, she did bite the tip of it off. Oh, well. Yeah, if you haven't seen that short, she hacked up a ear. I found it when I got home last night. Kind of soggy. It came out of the tummy, not the other end. So, yep. I tried that last night. I actually put brown sugar in it last time I made it, but it's still too grainy and like cornmeal, crunchy. I did not care for that. Thank you, Doris. You know, I really appreciate you guys coming and because of the time and everything and coming to see this live. And you got anybody have anything going on? I know Robin was talking about promoting things, and I told everybody about my live. Do you guys have anything going on? I know there's isn't there a crochet along starting today? A t-shirt one? I saved that in my thing. I need to check that out and find out if I need to. I think we can use any t-shirt we want, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make one of them things. So, yeah. Becky, I'm waiting for one person. Either the person sent me their stuff and I can't find it, or they never sent it to me. So yeah, I'm getting it. I'm just like waiting on one, and I'll be putting that up. I probably will have April's ready almost the same time. Might be able to put them both up at the same time because people are really getting April finished. They really are. They're moving pretty quick. You know what? Oh, she might have actually re-eaten it again. I don't know. She might have tried chewing on it and swallowed it again. That's very possible, Julie. Even if she hadn't, Yes, okay. What do you want, bossy? I'm giving people till Friday to send me their emails. I'll probably do it Friday when I get home from work. But it's going to be a little more complicated. I have to map everybody out for Friday for May because I'm going to make sure people are close to each other. So what I noticed is there's people in the middle that could go either way. They could be that they could go east or west. So the middle people could be in a group by themselves, and then I can, mix them with people on both sides and then people on both sides. So I do have to do a little more logistics on that. That takes some thinking. So I can't do that like in the middle of the night. I may have to get that when I'm awake, start writing things down where the people live. I have that on my master list, and it's very complicated, but I do that just so that I don't screw up. I try to keep it complex. I try to make sure that I get everything done right. I did miss pictures. I missed up. I had a picture. I didn't know whose yarn it was. I'm like, whose yarn is that? Whose yarn is that? It was my yarn. Yeah, it was my yarn. Look, this copper yarn looked red in the picture. I'm like, whose yarn is that? It's red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. No, it was my yarn. I didn't know whose it was. Oh, well, you know what? I think it's fun. It doesn't take up too much time. It's just sporadic, when I'm getting it together and just making sure everybody doesn't have any problems. We haven't had too many problems. I'm really glad. I'm really happy. Oh, the bobbins. You guys got all those bobbins on sale, huh? Hey, Becky, what was that craft fair you were talking about? Is that the one they have at the American Center where they have all those big shows? Is that a big one or is it a small one they're having someplace? Because I think there was a home show this weekend someplace. I don't have weekends off right now, so I don't go anywhere. My training was postponed and my training was canceled last week or this week. They changed it to Monday, so I have to start my training on Monday now. I hate the government. Oh my God, I hate the government. I was all prepared to do it and everything. Oh, Jan. Oh, okay. I hope I can put you to sleep. I was getting ready, getting prepared, getting clothes. Stressing out about, changing my sleep schedule. Now I'm starting my training on Monday instead. So, and they didn't say why they canceled. I thought there was something wrong with me, why they didn't want me to, so I don't know. Oh, a street fair. Okay. Oh, Tooele. That's a lot. I don't drive over there much anymore unless Joanne's is having a really good sale. I don't go over there. I don't. Ooh, what's you so bossy about? Don't yell at your brother. He wants to sit here. You sit there. Okay. Oh, those are dumb jokes. Becky, I heard there was an antique mall around here called Capitol Mall or something. I saw it on TV. Somebody went and talked to these people. Have you ever been there? It's like where you have a booth and you take your stuff and it's got tags on it and then people buy it. It's supposed to be like the biggest one in the area or whatever. I have to go check that out because it's like a consignment shop type of a thing. Not consignment, but people get a booth and they just put their stuff in it. All kinds of stuff. Hi, Rebecca. Okay, Jen, if you say so. Thank you guys for coming. It's been fun. Sonia, people have been making stuff. I've seen them talk about it. Didn't Darla buy a bunch of them and she made some stuff with them. She makes a lot of wearables. I bet Jada probably got some and made something with them too. Well, the video I saw on YouTube or on TV showed a woman and then it showed these little areas and like at home, there'll be this big place and there's just little sections and each one has its own stuff and person's stuff and they have little tags on them. Then you take the thing up to the front and pay for it. And that person gets the money and then the shop, I guess the business gets a cut of it. That's my understanding of how it works. I don't know if that's what it is. That would be nice though. I wonder how much they charge for a little booth of stuff to sell. I have a lot of stuff I can sell. I could put walls of yarn in there. Wouldn't that be great? $2 a ball. I could sell lots of yarn. Thanks, Lori. Yeah, pretty good birthday this year. Pretty good. It's still going. I got about 8 or 9 things to go get tomorrow. More birthday snacks. They send them to you through email, and they're still good for another week or two. So you can have all month long, you can celebrate your birthday. It's pretty cool. Yeah, California had a lot of them too. There's supposed to be a place around here in Utah that has, like, I'm sure downtown somewhere has a street where they have a lot of little antique shops or something. Probably where I'm going to go work. That'll be fun. I can just go shopping after work because I'm going to get off at like noon. I'll be able to do a lot of shopping. 33%, Robin. Wow. That's a lot. That's more than Etsy. Etsy's about 15%, I think. Yeah. Well, that's what I liked watching Crystal do when she was going to all those little shops. She was picking up the doilies and she haggled, she went to all those shops and it made me want to go look for stuff. I had a bunch of them when my son was a baby. There was a whole bunch of thrift stores right in the bad area of town where I lived, actually. And I would go in there and look at all the stuff and man, you could collect cookie jars. You could start a lot of collections with what's in those thrift stores. They were the nice thrift stores where they had things that actually were nice, not the Goodwill where there's crap mixed in with the nice stuff and you got to figure out which is which. You know what? I made my boss send me the pictures of the emails that she was just sent, and nothing says where I'm working. I know where I chose to work. My first choice was Sugar House, and the second choice was Foothill because I like the hours at Sugar House better because it was 3 a.m. I don't have to deal with the public at 3 a.m. I might just have to stay and do lunch relief for the people working the windows while they're at lunch, or if it's busy, stay overtime, which would be fine. But I would come in at 3 a.m. and process the mail for the carriers. That's what I like to do. That would be organization. I'm getting the mail that I'm sending out right now. I'm sending this mail to the stations and I would be getting it back at the station and then sending mail back to the plant. I think it'll be so fun. That's why I was disappointed when they canceled my training. I thought I screwed up or something and they canceled me. Oh, is it? Because when I looked at the map, Foothill was by the zoo. And one of the other girls chose Foothill because she lived near it. But it wasn't daytime. I mean, it wasn't early morning. It was like working with the public, the window. And I don't want to do that. I'd rather work early in the morning at 3 a.m. Those are more my hours. Then I wouldn't have to go to bed till like 5 or 6 at night. I go to bed 5 or 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Go to bed at 5 or 6. Yeah. In the evening. I've worked all shifts. And the reason I worked nights for so many years was because where I lived was on one freeway going to Orange County that the traffic was so bad. If I left an hour later, it would take me like 2.5 hours to get to work on this one freeway. But if I left at a certain time, like 4 a.m, it would take me 20 minutes. I could get there in 20, 25 minutes. But if I waited another hour, it would take me 2 hours. So I always worked nights. And one time when I went in at 7, I left early and slept in the parking lot just so I wouldn't have to sit in traffic for 2 hours. Yeah. And coming home on a weekend, forget it. Don't even bother. Just stay there and party or go to the beach or something. You weren't coming home on a holiday weekend. You ain't getting home for 3 or 4 hours. That's how bad it was. So yeah, that's why I've always worked nights. I'm just used to it. And plus I get more money for working nights and working weekends. So your house is below Foothill Village. Oh, okay. Well, good. Then when I get this new job, we'll finally get to meet up. That'll be fun. In Helena, we can get together. So, okay, let's see. Robin, you want to promote something? You have some stuff coming up. I know you're not doing an interview this week, right? You said you weren't, but you were doing something else. And if anybody else is in here, bye, Ruby. I'm sorry I missed you. Now this will be on replay, and I think the chat will be in there. I'm going to be very happy if it shows up, because then everybody will know what I'm talking about. That's what bothers me about replays. There's no chat. I don't know what nobody's talking about. That's why I don't watch them very often. So this is fun. I'm very happy that this worked out and my computer worked. I'm very happy about that. So usually it hasn't been working because my battery's dead. I have it plugged in all the time, and it says it's not working. Thanks, Kaylee. I'm so happy. Are you on vacation now? When are you? I want to make sure I get your gift out to you when you're still in California. How long are you going to be there? Tell me so I can make sure. If I have to postpone mailing anything, I want to make sure I get it there early, because I have to make sure my rent's paid first. I have priorities. Lizzie, yes. You know, Robin, I'm almost done with my Lizzie blanket, my mini Lizzie blanket, the one that I can do because it's not so long. I'm so happy I found that, because I really, really wanted to do it. And I have that other one too. I have Creative Grandma's blanket I have to do too. So I'm glad I found the little one so I could still do it. And it's going to be just a really nice size. I might actually be able to make a pillow out of it. I might do that. I have some pillow forms that I bought, and I'm doing all the stitches, and I think it's going to be a good size. I could probably make a pillow. What? Are you hungry? Oh, I guess they're hungry. Okay. I already fed them. They've eaten. He's tiny. He's 5 pounds. He eats so much. Oh my God. He's always eating. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I might show that stuff later. I haven't dug it out for a while because I haven't been working on it, but I just finished my mystery yarn challenge. I haven't done my quick and easy project. That's a puff hat, and my mini Lizzie, and my grandma's Creative Grandma. Now, Cecilia, if you guys nag on Cecilia M, she said she did Creative Grandma's blanket. I have not seen her post that online. You guys need to nag her about that and get her to put that up. I'm calling her out right now. I want to see her Creative Grandma sand throw that she said she did. I want to see it. Oh my gosh. You know what I did see? Some of the apps aren't working. And I found out from the guy at one of the drive-thrus that there's a place in California where the servers are that handles some of the companies, and they were out. So that's why Arby's didn't work, and the Krispy Kreme wasn't working. So if you guys have trouble with your apps, that could be one of the problems, the ones on your phone. So yeah, I was going to do some of those, Becky. I was going to do, well, I figured that while we're doing these projects, they may qualify for some of the other projects. So you can get double credit for that. And also, Erin has that Maker of the Month. Now, I think this month was Cinnamon Stitches. I could not find anything really that I wanted to make. Not that any of it's any good, but none of it looked easy enough and fast enough for me to make. Stop. So, oh, here, let me give you some of my cake. That'll shut you up here. Here, you guys have some of that. I don't remember who she said her maker was. It's a chai lady or something. Chai knitting or something for May. And I have to go take a look at their stuff to see if there's anything that I might be able to make that looks quick and easy. I can't do a huge project. I just can't do it. I really wanted to make the owl basket they did for their Thursday makes. But that theme song, I'm sorry, but I can't handle it. I have to be honest. I have to mute it when that theme song comes on. No offense to the people that sing it. No offense to the song, but it is like annoying. Probably like Baby Shark or something. It annoys me. But I like to watch everybody's stuff. I just mute the song. I'm sure other people think the same. They're just not saying anything. Haha, I know you do. Oh no, Becky. Yarn and chai. Yeah. It was that coffee one. Yeah, I don't think I've looked at her stuff yet. I need to look at her stuff since I just finished my mystery challenge. Oh, are you having a storm? Seriously? Does that mean we're going to get it after you? I'm going to have to check the weather out. I haven't watched it for a while because nothing's been happening. Explain what? The make? The monthly make thing? Oh, we're supposed to get another storm. Oh, thanks for letting me know. I haven't I haven't been paying attention. Yeah, I know we get it next. That's why I was thinking it. Okay. Can you explain what are you trying to get done? I'm trying to finish my Lizzie blanket, trying to get Creative Grandma sand throw finished. My quick and easy project, my puff hat. I haven't started that yet. Oh, the make things. Okay. Erin, what Erin does is every month, her and some other people pick a creator that makes patterns and things. Yeah, creator spotlight. There we go. What she does is she picks a person, well, her group of people, they pick a person, and that month you can make anything you want, or if you've already made something from that person, you can enter it into this creator spotlight contest, and they will pick winners of everybody who submits entries. Now, if you've already made something from that person, it qualifies. If you make something now, it qualifies. And if you almost finish it, but don't quite get it done, it qualifies. And you get more than one entry, but only maximum 3. You can make 3 objects. You can make 5 objects, but you only get 3 entries. So you can have up to 3 things. And you send her pictures. And most of the time, she does it right. She did give me credit for somebody else's stuff. That submitted something. I thought, wow, I do good work. And I submitted another one that she didn't put up, so it was okay. They were just headbands. I made the headbands with the flowers on them. They were really cute. Oh, cinnamon stitches. Yeah. You know, like I said, I could not find anything of hers that I really wanted to make that looked fast enough because I have all these other things I have to do. Erin from Crafting Kitty. Yeah. And that, she just posted one. It just went up today, I think, because it's the 1st for May. Now, in that video, when she announces it, she'll announce the following month too, if you want to know, so you can take a look at the stuff the person has, or if you've already made something. It's really fun. You can go look at all their stuff. That's Erin from Crafting Kitty. And if you've made something from that person, you can enter it. Send her a picture. You can. She has a Facebook page. Which is what I do on Facebook. I keep my YouTube channel away from those people. My other people that I know. Only one person at work knows I have a YouTube channel. I try to get my kids to watch, and they won't even watch. My bestie in California will watch. My other bestie doesn't watch. Pretty much nobody I know watches. Only people I don't know watch. Does she? I'll have to take a look. I looked last time when she mentioned it, but I was so busy doing other things, making other stuff. Oh, I saw that. I saw that, Becky, her phase of the moon. Sorry, Robin. I don't think anybody's ignoring you. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'll have to quick look at the chai lady, and then I'll see who she, did she do you know who she did for who she picked for me? I haven't seen the video yet. I've got a lot of stuff on my watch later list right now. You have a lot of kits. I think, Robin, didn't you buy kits? Well, you're gonna have that. You're gonna have that knitting. You've got the knitting machine. You should have a lot to do. Pretty soon, you're gonna have 2 knitting machines. You're gonna have a lot to do. I'm sure that's gonna be put to good use. I have 2, and I haven't opened either one of them out of the box. I finally got a good deal on an Addy, and I got it for like under $200 for like 187. So I went ahead and bought it months ago. Robin, you worry too much. They're okay. Just make sure they're somewhere warm. They're not in the wind. And they have water. And if you don't see them drinking, make sure you dip their head in the water so they know where the water is. They're pretty self-sufficient because they survive in the wild. And like you said, you have too many. Attrition is going to happen, whether you like it or not. I had a lot of chickens. I had some. I was really bad when I lived in San Bernardino. We had some property. My husband would build pens, and I would just buy more animals and bring them home. I had so many chickens. I actually bought the eggs online and hatched them myself. That's fun. I bought an incubator that was made from a small refrigerator that had the shelves in it that rotated back and forth and turned the eggs for you. And you had to keep it moist underneath. If you don't have the right humidity, your chicks can be born deformed. Yeah, I had a couple. They didn't get the proper treatment while they were in the egg, and their legs were deformed when they were born, and they wouldn't survive because they couldn't get to the food and everything. So yeah, things happen. You got to be prepared for that. But yeah, I hatched my own eggs, and we hatched the eggs that the chickens laid, and we had roosters. So yeah, it was really fun. Yep. They'll be fine. The thing about the light is you have 16, you said. If they get too cold and they all crush into the corner, they can kill each other, because you just don't want, you might want to, you could put a heating pad to radiate a little bit of heat if it's really cold, so that they could spread out and still be warm underneath, not on them, but to let some heat rises so that heat will come up. But the light, if it's just one light in one spot and they all go over there, they could crush each other and suffocate, because it happens before. We would have to put our chicks that we get at the post office. We have lights on the dock for the trucks, and we would put the lights on the box for the chicks, and they would all rush into one corner, and we'd have to move it around so that they wouldn't kill each other, because they will suffocate. Like I said in your chat, the goat is easier. Seriously, you don't have to clean up goat poop. You just rake it into the grass. The goats will eat anything, and you can have one. And you can, if you get a female goat that's already had a baby, you can get milk. But as they grow up, the stronger ones will survive, and they'll be the good ones. And I don't think you have to have a rooster to get eggs. You just have to make sure you get them away from them right away so they don't rot, like once they start laying, And you can keep the roosters for a while until they start crowing, and then take them back to the store where you got them and sell them to them. I used to sell guinea pigs to the pet store. I used to sell cockatiels to the bird farm, and you raise them, then you sell them back. But you can't do that if you don't have any roosters. Good night, Lenora. Thanks for coming. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to go. It's getting too long. Nobody's going to want to watch the replay. But I like farm talking. I used to do research online and buy books and all kinds of things when we had all our animals. It was so fun. I loved it. You're going to have fun, Robin. Just don't stress out. Just enjoy them. The best, you know, what's really cool is watching the feathers come in to see what they're going to look like. That is so fun to see. Yeah, that's very fun. So, okay. I got to feed the babies. And then I got to go finish my corn cake. Okay. Thank you guys for coming. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing my projects with me. And there's going to be a video going up with my Mystery Yarn Challenge project. And that's good. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming. End stream. Hopefully, when this goes up, chat will be there. I hope. Wish me luck.